Let's start the music. Hold on a second. Know you're all excited to start another coloring stream. Yay, coloring! second. Okay. Got that part done.
Powering on. Welcome to All Tech Lansing.
Okay, first we're gonna start with the little Fall Guy as a sort of warm up before we get to the big colorings, the big boys, as I call them. Sometimes. Okay. Well, that happens sometimes. Alright. I'll start off with like a kind of light coral color. Because obviously I want this to be a conch shell, and conch shell colors aren't super in your face. But this is Fall Guys, so the game tends to be oversaturated with color, so maybe I should go all out. We'll see. This Fall Guy, of course, doesn't really exist. I created him. But it's fun to create Funko Pops or Fall Guys that don't exactly exist yet. I predicted that there was gonna be Good Omens Funko Pops, and now there are. I want to get those so bad. Anyway, welcome. My name is FireCrystal102 Art. AKA Kyra Lee Mackenzie, and I am your host, and I do art and games. I play art and games. Yes. Art is a game. They just didn't know it yet. I'll get music up shortly. Just sort of doing the basic outline, and before we get to the real coloring. And the epic return of the metallic pencils. So that means that when this piece is done, it's going to be super shiny. It's going to have like a 3D effect to it almost. When you look it up into the light. Maybe clearing some data from my phone will allow Spotify to let me play it. I need to get a new phone. Okay, when that's done, I'll focus on what I do best. Letting the camera point where it's supposed to. Okay. Not bad. So I'm gonna do, I don't know if I want to do any patterns quite yet. When I design my little Fall Guys, they don't normally have the little patterns that you can they tend to be solid colors, but maybe I'll experiment with patterns in the future. So I just went over it with a little light pink, and now I'm gonna go over it again with a sort of darker pink, so that when you'll be able to see it from a far distance, and it will pop off the page. Like so. And thank you all for being so patient, and thank you for the support for the art and game videos. Hopefully I will the updates for the sketches every day should be faster now that I'm not sick anymore. I sort of had to, I didn't take a actual break, I just took naps and some tea breaks so that I didn't get too sick. I don't take breaks, not really. This woman doesn't go on vacation. Anyway, so when I designed this, I thought it would be a cute design for if Fall Guys did a beach or summer theme. I know we're a little too far since it just became spring. So maybe I'll try to do a Venus flytrap Fall Guy next week or something. There we go. Wow, the dogs are being relatively quiet today. Normally Pearl's jumping on me and whining. But, yeah, so as always, just coloring, talking, having some chill art vibes. So, I got a birdhouse, and I'm probably gonna color it next week. It was supposed to be for Nick's birthday, but, I didn't look at the calendar. Watch this. Turn on the Bluetooth. Sorry, I'm just sort of scrambling. I'm a little late. I'm like an hour late, so I'm just sort of trying to get ready. All at the same time. Okay. And, I am working with double-sided pens, Sharpie, alcohol markers, metallic pencils, and color pencils, in case you want to use them with me. If you are a beginner, I wouldn't recommend doing double layering. I would recommend just doing cell shading, because if you try to double layer or triple layer or sometimes 50 layers in one drawing, like I do in some cases, you might end up with a bleed through and you will ruin your piece. It's not fun. I think I started coloring this one a little bit. I've been experimenting with what I can get away with. Like, should I color some of it before the coloring stream, or should I just upload the line art? What do people respond to? I think some people prefer it when it's partially colored as opposed to just line art all the time. Now I'm going over it with purple. Okay, right. Music. I am playing the music with my handy little Bluetooth speaker, the Baby Boom XL. It's actually got great sound. I'd recommend. It's only like $30 at Target. I wanted a bigger speaker. But I ended up not needing the bigger speaker. Not sponsored, but just letting you know that there are some cheaper tech options sometimes that actually work out pretty good. That's not usually the case with art supplies. Normally art supplies, the cheaper they are, the worse they get. Unless it's Crayola. Crayola rocks. Crayola knows what they're doing. Never get rose art. Rose art sucks. So does what is it? Scholar? Yeah. Fiber Castle is great. Great alternative if you can't afford Prismacolor. That's all I gotta say. I also do have some Prismacolor pencils today. I normally don't have them because they cost from $50 to like $100. I'm gonna try to upload some of my designs on my Redbubble soon, and I'll link my Redbubble down in the info section in the future. Because I don't really use Patreon, so you'd be helping me get some macaroni and cheese. Basically. And you'd get a sweet t-shirt. Sponsoring your independent artists, right? I don't know. We'll see where it goes from here. I've uploaded a couple of designs. I haven't checked to see if I actually got paid for them yet. I haven't even touched my Redbubble in like 4 years. I was like, wow, there's so much photography here. I remember there being more art, but I guess not. That's okay. I had a photography phase. I mean, I still like to do photography, but with the pandemic, you can't exactly take nature photos from your backyard. I mean, you could, but depends on how big your backyard is. Alright, that's good. He or she or it, I don't judge, is, it can stand on its own on the page, you can see it. So what I'm going to do is quickly look up a conch shell photo reference to see what kind of colors I could possibly use. Or if I want to go off color, sort of like graffiti, like doing a blue pizza and green pepperonis or something like that. Depends what I feel like. I know we did an off-color piranha plant. I try to update the slideshow every 3 months, and it's been about 4 months since I've made this slideshow, so I'll try to update it with the latest colorings, if I can. It's sort of a mixed match of old and new stuff from this year and last year and the years before that. So it seems like most conch shells are sort of this like orangey pink color. I can work with that. Okay. So yeah, we definitely want to go more softer for this one. So I might actually go to colored pencil for this one instead of primarily marker. Because subtlety markers are not good at. unless you have really, really good control. And my control is okay. But orange colored pencil. So there are several different methods of blending. Sometimes I do the circular way, like how they teach you in school. But my favorite way of shading is called a Da Vinci. One of the reasons why Da Vinci had those crosshatch sketches is because he would tilt his pencil to the side and he'd go like this. That's what I like to do. It's how I ink too. So if you're wondering how I got that cross-hatching even when I use ink, it's because I'm tilting it like this. And honestly, it's the best method in my opinion on how to get shading in a fast amount of time. You save a lot of time. The only time I don't do this is when I'm painting, because painting requires more dexterity. Is that what they call it? Is that what it's called? Let's see if I truly have, what would we talk about in the Deck Art Games stream today? Synesthesia. Did I say right? Synesthesia. It's cool. I don't know if I have it, but I have been told I have good eye for color. So, maybe I do have it. Apparently it's like these super people that can like see and taste color. This orange does kind of taste like an actual orange sometimes. Maybe I'm just excited for summer. I do like spring a lot too. The blooming of flowers, gardening. I'm actually a big gardener. One of my first jobs was a gardening job, actually. Well, I say gardening like it's like a casual, like, relaxing activity, but it was strenuous because it was taking care of the urban forest, so it was 40 hours a week, taking baby trees across football fields and schools at 7 a.m., and it was waking up at 5 a.m. every morning. I don't miss it at all. I mean, I sort of miss helping people, and I miss going door to door and pruning people's trees. That was fun. Except for the Karens. I don't miss them. And I guess taking buckets up hilly mediums might seem like a chore, but it was actually kind of cool because I got super strong and fit, and now I'm fat again. Okay, I'm not fat. I'm more of like, you know, a little chubby, but that's just expected when you drink soda 90% of the time. Alright, I have been introducing water back in my diet, and I've been trying to work out again, so maybe we'll see some results. I don't know, my weight fluctuates like dogs eat bacon. So, we'll see. Sorry guys, you didn't come here to hear me complain. You came for chill vibes. To me, chill vibes is being able to talk about whatever with no judgment. So no judgment here, this is a safe place. I didn't really get a lot of people to talk to growing up, so I used to play catch by myself. What I would do is I'd run over to the other side of the field and then I'd throw it, and then I'd run over to the other side of the field and I'd catch it just in time. Honestly, it is sort of sad, but it also made me able to throw and catch with both hands. So can people say they can throw and catch ambidextrously? I don't think so. Silver linings. Ooh. Yeah. And I noticed I got like 6 followers recently. Thank you for the follows. It means a lot to me. Like, seriously. So normally on Wednesdays, I play Rocket League with my mods. But maybe, just maybe, we might be ready for some Among Us. I have to talk to certain people in my Discord to see if they'd want to do it, but I've never actually tried to stream Among Us because we didn't have enough people. But I think we might have enough people now in the server, and that makes me so happy. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being part of Camp Ember. I am your camp leader. Thunder and Nick are your what are they called again? They are your, what are they called again? They are your, you think I know this? I used to go to camps all the time as a little girl for summer. Camp leader. I guess they're just called camp leaders or counselors. Yeah, camp counselors. There we go. I found the word. I'm slowly gaining more confidence to share both my art and gaming activities on Twitter. Mostly because Thunder keeps posting clips of me and Nick and her goofing off in Fortnite. Mostly Party Royale. I liked the clip the other day of all of us as John Wick doing the crab emote. We are here. Hey, Thunder! Did you complete the mission yet? I tried to help them with one of their quests, but I mostly just wanted to shoot people. So if I sniped you, I'm sorry. It's all in good fun, right? And I might play some Fall Guys, because Season 4 just came out. Maybe on Wednesday, maybe instead of a Rocket League Club Day, I'll do a Fall Guys Season 4 release stream. We'll see. Though part of me wants to do Uno. I like to challenge my brain. Uno's one of those games that challenges my brain, like chess. If you have any good puzzle games, feel free to recommend them to me. I need a good puzzle game. Speaking of puzzle games, I need to finish Unravel. I only have like 4 levels left of Unravel, and then I guess I can move on to 2, but Nick said that you need 2 people to do Unravel 2, and I don't have a second player with me. So I guess I'll have to hold off on Unravel 2. Sad noises. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of purple, like metallic purple, because you know, shells are shiny. So far, so good. Hi, Pearl. There she is. I was like, she's being awfully quiet this stream, and now she's jumping on top of me again. I was starting to get worried, and now I kind of wish you were quiet again. Doggies, what are you gonna do? Yes, I see you, Pearl. I have to work now. I'm working. Yes, you're very adorable. God. Yep, time to go on a diet. Or maybe I just need to stop tucking in my shirts. One of those two. Hi. Hi. Hello. You're cute. Puppy. There. Oh my god. She just won't stop. Yeah, she is so cute. She's a little stinker though. She knows when the music's playing that she has to be quiet. What are you gonna do? Dogs. Did you have a good birthday, Thunder? I forgot to ask you. I've just been through a lot this past week, you know? Roller coaster, right? Or maybe I did ask you already. I don't know. Pearl, what are you doing? What do you think of my little conch guy? I designed him last night. I was struggling to come up with new drawing ideas. I'm like, they won't care if I just wait until I color the pictures to upload something new, right? I was like, nah. Suck it up. You've been doing this for 13 years. You should be able to come up with something new. And I did. I'm proud of myself. Though inspiration has been sort of getting harder. Hopefully we'll get another deck art month so I can get some inspiration back. Those are always good when I'm struggling with something. And who doesn't want another excuse to draw Connor? Or Brundon too. Brundon too. I'm gonna do a Thunder next year or this year if MGM does happen. I'm gonna save up somehow so that I would be able to meet you. Meet all the British Connor Army members. I might be a little bit shy. Nick will have to push me over to them because I'm not good at meeting new people. And I'm an awkward bean. God. I also need to get a haircut. I used to love having my hair like this when I was younger. I went like 10 years. I went like 10 years or 12 years refusing to cut my hair. And it grew so long, it grew down to my chest at one point. And then around 14 years old, I realized, it might be more practical to start cutting my hair for work and for if I'm skating or something. And honestly, my hair doesn't catch on my food anymore. My hair doesn't get caught in awkward places anymore. So, I'm probably gonna do my A-line cut soon. So don't get used to the long hair. I'm gonna have my hair short again. I don't know, I just feel kind of kiddish with my long hair. It's like a guy complaining about his baby face, right? It's like my my long hair is like my baby face or my teenager face. It just makes me look more like a teenager. Oh, I forgot. Let me post my link to another group. I know I posted in the Discord. I remembered this time. Synesthesia. Now I did it. Now Spotify's not gonna work. Somehow. Hold on, let me delete some data. Again. I swear my phone is a tech meme. It is software gore. It is why does this stupid thing refuse to work? With the hitting, sometimes I have to hit my phone like an old computer just to get it to work. My phone is a tech meme, guys. Apologize for the inconvenience. The music will be back shortly. What the hell? I'm just getting crashes. Crashes everywhere. Sup, guys? I'm a professional streamer. I do earn games, and I always know 100% of the time what I'm doing. I don't always guess what game I should play or what drawing I should color. I totally know exactly every time what I'm gonna do. This stream isn't 80% improv, because that would be ridiculous. Who lives their life like that? Come on. Come on. There we go. Should we play the song? Let's play The Call of My People.
Watch this short video.
Yes, that ad. The short video ad is The Call of My People. Conch guy. Okay. What I'm gonna do, turn it this way. Adding the shadow to his little feet. It's my favorite part. The shadows, making it look three-dimensional. The synesthesia. Jericho really wants sheep, by the way. Maybe I should draw sheep. I will do that on a sticker stream. I will... Next time I do another sticker stream, remind me to draw an android sheep. For Jericho. Hold on, Dork. iPad, so I need to charge it. Okay. Go charge it, Dork. You'll come right back, right? You won't fall asleep this time? I mean, you're welcome to fall asleep if you need to. I'm just saying, you know, you'd let me know, right? If you do get tired. Because sometimes I end up waiting for Nick to come back. I like stream thinking that he'll come back, and then I go, well, it's 4 a.m. It's not 4 a.m. by the way, it's like 9:47 my time. Here we go. Here's the call of my people. Okay. Okay, that's enough. We don't know what songs we can get away with and what songs we can't. So back to like the... Actually, Nick showed this to me. I don't know if it's on here. Nick showed this to me like last night. Do you guys recognize it yet? This is actually pretty good. I'm saving this to my playlist. My music playlist for copyrighted stuff, or my art playlist, or writer playlist is called Casual Wednesday on Spotify. So, under Kyra Mackenzie, if you guys are interested in that. It's got oldie stuff like Bill Waters, and it's got new stuff like The Weeknd, Blinding Lights, and stuff like that. My music taste is very versatile. So there should be something on there for everyone. If you're hoping for like air horn gangster rap, I'm afraid I'm not really interested in that. But if you want like the 80s style rap, back when they used to like do clever rap and it wasn't just loud noise. I sound like a boomer. Back when it wasn't loud noise. Back when they used to have to say stuff. Did you guys recognize it yet? Nick showed this to me last night. I was like, oh my god, are you kidding me? Makes me wonder if there's some more lo-fi remixes of songs that we could get away with playing on the stream. I want to hear Boulevard of Broken Dreams in lo-fi. See, I didn't know that, like, low EDM existed until, like, I went to stream, because I always thought EDM was, like, loud dubstep. If I knew stuff like this existed in high school, I would have, probably listened to it sooner. Dubstep was really popular when I was in high school. I didn't get it, like, at all. Now I kind of get it. Everybody's like, why are you complaining about loud noise? You listen to heavy metal. And I'm like, I know. You listen to heavy metal? Any color suggestions for the Fall Guy face? It doesn't have to be colors that exist in the game yet. Just something. Okay, so there it is. He's so cute. Alright. I think we pretty much did it for the conch shell. Conches are very, like, orangey peach color, so now we gotta work on the ocean. So we need some greens, some blues, and some elbow grease. What's this? Let's try, see if there's any other lo-fi I can think of. Aww. Am I spelling it right? Probably isn't on Spotify again. So back to the normal playlist. I'll add the green on top of the blue. And then we'll add the metallic blue and green, and maybe that will give it a sort of sparkly ocean vibe. It was just an idea I had. And for the sand, you need a yellow and a brown color. Okay, so for the sand, you need a yellow and brown color. I'm just turning down the music a little bit so I'm not shouting. No. There we go. You guys can see me. You can see the cup. the thing. I swear I'll figure out a setup where you guys can see my full set with like shelves and stuff in the future. I'm on a bit of a budget right now, so shelves are kind of a tall order right now. Hey! How's it going? Did you find your tablet, or are you charging your tablet? You forgot to change the category, didn't you? Do you want me to do it? What does it say I'm playing? It probably thinks I'm playing Rocket League still. Wait, what did we play on Thursday? Did I stream on Thursday? God, I can't remember. Oh no, I did Detroit on Wednesday and we streamed Rocket League on Thursday. Now I remember. That's what threw me off. I streamed Detroit on Wednesday because it was Brian's birthday. Connor is actually an Irish name. Did you guys know that? I didn't know that until like a few years ago. Do I need to check the category, Dort? I'll check it. What does it say I'm streaming? I might... Try and change... Okay. There we go. Category saved. Alright. Hello, welcome. My name's FatCrystal102 Art. I do art and games. Today is art night. I'll be streaming games on Wednesday and Thursday. How are you today? Just working on this little Fall Guy conch that I created last night in celebration for Fall Guy Season 4. Played a little bit of the new maps. Super fun. And I kind of like the squad level because it means that I might have a higher chance at actually getting a crown for once. I'm decent at the game, I've never actually won. I've always made it to the final round. Nick has won like 4 times. Have you won any time, Thunder? And I might continue with the revisiting of Detroit. I'm basically re-recording my Deviant Connor playthrough before I move on to the Violent playthrough. Because back when I recorded Deviant Connor, I didn't have a mic or a camera. So it was all just gameplay footage. But I have a mic and a camera now, so... I might have to play the game another 4 times because we have to do the I'll Be Back playthrough, basically where we... Actually, I might do the I'll Be Back playthrough as a part of the Mission Connor, because who cares if the Machine Connor dies a bunch of times, right? I know, it's difficult. It's still Connor. Anyway. I'm gonna, do metallic blue. This will make it shiny. Like a beach on a summer's day. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. You know, you could just say that art is about trial and error. Getting into the zone. So, have you guys been today, huh? How about you, Dork? Other than playing Fortnite with Thunder, how are things today? Okay. Now we're gonna add the green colored pencil. I'm gonna do so very lightly because I don't want it to be too dark. Just so that you guys know it's the ocean. Oh my god. I should check my pencil sharpener before every stream to see if I have any pencil shavings overflow. That sometimes happens. And if you hear any whining, it's my dog Pearl. Where's the hole? What happened? There we go. That sometimes happens. I forget that you have to open it like a compact, almost. I am going to get an electric one at some point. So it might make productivity a little faster. There we go. Okay, lightly. I gotta say, this is probably the most subtle coloring I've done in a while. Girl. Sorry about that. Pearl wants to say hi to everyone. Say hi, Pearl. Say hi, Pearl. Say hello, scruffy fluff ball. Are you a scruffy fluff ball? Is that who you are? Hmm? Hey, ouch! Okay. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, coloring. Duh. So guys, for tomorrow, do you guys want to play with me or do you want me to play by myself? It's really important that I know so that I know what game to play tomorrow. No rush, we have up until 8 o'clock tomorrow night to decide, but... as decision making is one of my worst traits. You guys probably can't see the green, but there's quite a bit of green now. I'll just leave a part of it blue in between there. I actually was I went to Lake Tahoe once, and there was this huge lake that you could swim to, and the kids were daring each other to go all the way to the buoy that was way out far. And something you guys may or may not know about me, I've been swimming in the ocean since I was like 5. So I got to that buoy in about 5 minutes. And I said, it's not that bad. The water was cold though. miss swimming. I've kind of hesitated, going back into the ocean to swim though, since, I nearly drowned on my 22nd birthday. It was not fun. All you gotta say is watch the current, watch for the undertow. It's no joke. What do you guys think so far? More color, less color? I have to be careful with the pressure when I go on the colored pencil because this paper isn't all that strong. I don't want to tear it. Alright, time for the sand. So I'm gonna use metallic bronze and gold. Basically, it's like a combination of all these colors. First, you want the bright sand, the bright part of the sand, the yellow, and then you go over it with a brown. Or you could just use a darker yellow. Whatever you got in your arsenal. Doesn't have to be yellow. Sometimes people depict sand as purple. That's kind of cool. Or orange. Sometimes I like orange sand. I might add a little bit of orange in there actually. Might make it stand out a bit.
Break from the ads?
Ad break.
If you tap now to watch a short video, you'll receive 30 minutes of ad-free music.
Hit the yes, watch, and then go back to coloring. Now, normally I try to break for a lava break, but I don't really have anything to drink today. Oh yeah, the orange really makes it pop. I love it. I was afraid it was going to be too similar of color with the conch guy, but no. Actually looks kind of nice. The title for this drawing, I you know me and my puns. I said he's one conch of a guy. I know, it's really bad. But I enjoy really bad puns sometimes. Maybe it would have been better if I said he's one shell of a guy. I remember that being on the box of the Osmosis Jones VHS. It was like, the slogan was a bad pun. It was like, he's one cell of a guy, or something like that. There we go. Music's back. So Sorry for the rattling. It's my, I have a lap bar desk on top of a pull-out desk. So there's, what you're hearing is the metal clanking of my lap bar. I'm trying not to, like, set it off, but it... Luckily, the music should be able to cover it up. I think that's enough shadow. Leave the rest to, Then you just sort of want to do some pointillism. Pointillism is where you take a pen and you make images out of dots. I've tried to do that. It takes a lot of patience, and you can't use lines at all. It's good if you want to make galaxy stuff, because you could like do like purples and pinks or blues. This is sort of like the penguin one I did a couple of months ago. I did a penguin fall guy for the winter one. Is this a reoccurring theme I'm gonna have of doing a fall guy every season? Be sure to add the shadows so that you know he's standing and he's not laying down on the sand or something. Now the frame color I'm not sure about. Has to be something different than the other photos. This is mostly warm colors, so maybe using a cooler color like purple or blue or green. I know I usually do purples and blues in my artwork, but I've been trying to use more warmer colors this year. Okay, so just leave that alone. I'm afraid of overshading because overshading can ruin a piece too. Overcoloring can make it. Dork, do you think I should stop doing the shadows now? I think I probably should. I don't want to overdo it. I think I'll leave it how it is. So here's the shadow. And then the best part about these alcohol markers is that they are double-sided. So there's the thin line and the thick line. And the thick lines are good for this frame. I'm sort of using this frame as sort of a guidance when I print it out, because I remember last year when I printed some of my artwork out for conventions, I noticed that it was easier to print out the smaller pieces than the bigger ones, especially ones that already had a kind of guiding frame. So that's why I started putting frames around my artwork. That, and I'm a comic book nerd, so it kind of makes it look kind of like a comic book panel. And I'm a sucker for that. So, I decided to go with purple. Now, whether or not you want to stay within the guiding lines of your frame is up to you. I'm gonna stay within the lines. But some people don't mind. I don't mind if a few lines come off. Because I could always reestablish them in PixArt. PixArt is this really good animation, well, there is an animation app for it too, but then there's a paint program, but it's mostly a editing program similar to Photoshop that you can get on your phone. And it's like $50 a month as opposed to the $90 that Photoshop has. So I use it a lot to do my edits on my phone. Most of my edits I do on my phone. I do everything on my phone, actually. I take pictures of my drawings on my phone. I don't really have a scanner. The only thing I don't do on my phone is the coloring streams. And the gaming streams. I don't do gaming on my phone. Unless it's Among Us. Because I have the Among Us mobile app, so if I did do Among Us, I'd have to like put my phone down on my lap bar and stream me doing Among Us using the cell phone. So there it is. I'm gonna re-establish the purple lines that I had for the conch guy, so that he will stand out more if I re-establish the lines. It'll make the shadows less awkward. One of my favorite activities ever since I was a little girl was shell collecting. I have this whole jar full of all the shells that I've had since I was a little girl. And my Uncle Ryan often goes to abalone dives, and he gave me an abalone shell. Abalone is this really shiny turquoise shell. People use it a lot in jewelry. I actually have an abalone heart somewhere. I don't know if it's real, but sometimes people use fake shells for jewelry. The best way you can tell if it's a real shell in your jewelry is if it's hard and soft and doesn't crumble as easily. Plus, shells have that kind of rocky texture to them. They're not like 100% smooth. There are shells that are smooth, but for the most part, they're kind of... Yeah, see, that did the trick. It's actually recommended that if you do shadows, not to use black. Unless you like want to do cartoony style. What I learned in art school was using reds, blues, and greens. Because those are the spectrum of lights that people see. We see in red and blue and green. And that's why you see the color on a television. Sometimes you can see it in old televisions when you like look up close. You can see the red, blue, and green dots. I wouldn't recommend it. It's probably one of the right reasons why I need glasses. Because I did that as a kid. Alright, thank you guys. Get yourself a mod team that can play video games and watch the stream. Like boss. Depending on how long I last, I might be able to join you guys again, but that depends on how long this coloring will last. Sometimes my colorings only last 30 minutes, sometimes they last 3 hours, depending on the piece. I do about 3 pieces per stream, usually 3. And I post 2 the next day, because I post 2 drawings per day, so I used to do 4 colorings until my team talked me down to 3, and now they've talked me down to 2. Soon I'll only do 1. Pearl. Okay. At first I thought she knocked my radio. But the radio's on the table, so she wouldn't be able to do that. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave that the way it is. This shadow's still a little awkward. But I like how these came out. Maybe a little purple here as well. Oh yeah, that did the trick. Purple and brown, who knew? Usually when you combine brown with other colors, it doesn't exactly work out right. But purple and brown, yeah. Good for shading, at least dark purple. They like somehow knocked my camera over. Okay. I think Here, let me do the test. It's called the artist test. You hold it out like this and see how it looks from a faraway distance, and if it looks good, then it's done. And if it doesn't, then we have to keep doing it. Yeah, it's still sort of... I'd add a copper metallic to the sand so that it stands out. I'm happy with the conch itself, but I feel like somewhere went wrong with the sand shading. Okay. Honestly, I think it's just this little corner here. I thought it looked good, but then looking at it now, it sort of ruins this whole aesthetic over here. I'm sure there's a way to fix it. Just have to figure out what. Difficult. Sometimes there's a coloring that you think is going to be easy, but turns out that sometimes the easiest pieces are the most complex to color. I think I can use the dark alcohol marker, the dark yellow alcohol marker now. Maybe that's what it needs. Okay, who's talking as me? I'm not typing right now. Dork, is that you? Oh god. Guys, back away from Ginger. Sorry, that doesn't normally happen. Alright, I guess it is true what they say, an artist is their worst critic. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move on after I add the metallic green. Queen Simulator. Ha. Okay, so I think that he is done. All I gotta do is give him some eyes. Or her. I don't know. Don't judge.
If you always thought you could be a homeowner one day, well, today is one day.
eye conch done. Now let's see if the music's back. Sorry for the long silence, I was concentrating. This song is called Keanu Sleeves. That's hilarious. Big reveal! Ooh. Ooh, shiny! Oh my god. Ed. Okay. And this is my little avatar from Sackboy called Jin Connor or Connor Jin, I don't know. But I've been wanting to color this guy for quite a while. I've been wanting to draw him for quite a while actually. I drew him recently. And I knew I'd want to get the coloring of this done as soon as possible. I wouldn't want this waiting on a shelf for 2 years like my other line arts that I've colored recently. Why the hell is the color picture so hazy all of a sudden? Weird. Yeah? Oh my god. Kind of a slow day today. That's okay. Hey! Hey guys, hi. How's it going? I might finish up after this because it doesn't seem like there's gonna be a big turnout today. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm getting a little bored. I'm usually I'm usually more excited about streams because people come in. I know views don't matter, but they kind of do for this one. Just sort of. Hey, Pearl. Hey, baby. Yep. Oh, thank you guys. Maybe I can stay a little bit longer. Normally I just feel what makes these streams so fun is being able to talk to somebody while I'm working. Otherwise it just feels like I could just be doing this off stream, you know? Okay. See how he looks. Looking pretty good. I'd probably add a little shadow here. Alrighty. Let's see. And there's our Gin Connor, our Connor Gin. Whatever you prefer. I don't know if the actors would be flattered by this fusion or not. But I couldn't decide who I wanted to be, so obviously I chose both. Because you always do the El Dorado when you don't know what to do. Both. Both is good. We taste blood. You taste the blue Kool-Aid? So what do you guys think? What color do you want for the background? I'm thinking yellow. Yellow with bronze metallic. Blue. I might make blue the edges. I might glue the frame. Because I already started adding yellow. Thank you. And how you doing today? Thank you. Sorry. Hold on. Yeah. Thank you for the follow. I do art and games, and we have a lot of fun on this channel. Lots of chill vibes and chaotic vibes. Sometimes we just vibe. There is no label for it. Yep. Speaking of vibes, I'm going to turn some music on just a little bit. It helps me concentrate, you know, while I'm working. So how was your day? Okay, I already asked you that. Sorry. I'm a little... My day was good. I mostly just took a nap and posted some artwork. The usual. I hung out with Thunder on Fortnite, and we tried to complete some quests. Or they tried to complete some quests while I tried to shoot people. Mostly there for moral support so that they could get it done. I forgot today was my art stream day. I was like, what day is it? It's like, I asked Nick, I said, it's Monday, right? And he's like, no, it's Tuesday. And I was like, oh. Okay. Well, good night. I hope you sleep well. And thank you for stopping by the stream. It means a lot to me.
Powered by innovation, this is the Samsung Galaxy Z.
Sorry. Okay. Now, let's see. Purple. Yeah, I need purple. Something to make this pop a bit more. Doesn't come to you. Damn it, dork. A valley of plenty. Doesn't go to you at your valley of plenty. a valley of plenty. Friend of humanity, toss a cool to you and true, a valley of plenty. I poked a hole in my sketchbook, oh no. Oh god. I think it's safe to say that it's leapt off the page, so to speak. And in the page. Oh my god. I can't use this page now. Okay, so here's my little Connor gin. Turned out so cute. If you guys want to see the fall guy I did earlier, I did a little conch fall guy. Well, that's just Brian. I might actually clean this up a bit more because when I drew this, I had Prismacolor and I ran out of the lead. But I kind of like the little faded background. I don't know. We'll see how I feel about it. Where is it? No, not that one. That's the meme one that I... Yeah, here it is. Here's how the fall guy turned out. The little conch guy. I think I'll do one more piece and then I'll end it. How long have I been streaming for? Let me look. 2 hours. Not bad. Okay, so I don't know. I did a still life study last week, and I feel like if I do the oranges now, it just feels. That's a cupcake. Here you go, let's do the crystals. Okay. I have to pick which color I want this crystal cluster to be, first of all. Do I want multiple colors or do I just want the same color? Sorry about that. How about let's do blue? I'm feeling like this would look cool in blue. Cyberlife blue. You guys were expecting me to pick red, weren't you? This one shouldn't take as long as the icons, or as the icon. I did the Connor Gin from my Discord as a little emote. I also did the Sackboy Connor for Thunder. I'm blue! Buppity buppadie.
Powered by innovation, this is the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2 5.
Seriously, what's with all the ads all of a sudden? We got like no ads for the first hour, and then all of a sudden, blah 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 blah. Speaking of blah blah blahs, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah. Maybe we should have done the lava lamps. Maybe next week. I think to save time, it would be cool to do a multiple color, like a rainbow crystal cluster, but I think for the sake of time, I'm just gonna make it one color. Really, Pearl? Did you really just go over to the table to knock down a pencil? Really? You little stinker. A woo woo. I should be paying attention to you. You're gonna knock over my pencils? Apparently that's a yes. Look, I know we might get in trouble, but if we do, you can say I told you so, Thunder. And, if this part gets muted, you know, Nick got me addicted to the song, so we gotta play it. It's Nick's fault. I did insist that I should watch The Witcher with him, though, so I guess it's a little my fault, too.
By Grace the ride along with Geralt of Rivia, along came this song. When the White Wolf fought a silver-tongued devil, his army of elves and his hooves did they travel. They came after me with masterful deceit, broke down my lute and they kicked in my teeth, while the devil's horns minced our tender meat, and so cried the Witcher, he can't be bleed. Toss a coin to your Witcher, O Valley of Plenty, O Valley of Plenty, oh. Toss a coin to your Witcher, O Valley of Plenty.
Yep.
At the edge of the world,
You're starting to piss me off with that coin, Connor.
that bashes and breaks you and brings you to more. He thrust every elf far back on the shelf, high up on the mountain from whence he came. He wiped out your past, God kicked in his chest. He's a friend of humanity, so give him the rest. That's my epic tale, our champion prevailed, defeated the villain, now pour him some mail. Toss a coin to the Witcher, O Valley of Plenty, O Valley of Plenty, oh. Toss a coin to the Witcher, a friend of humanity. Toss
play it again, we really will get in trouble, okay? Back to... After the crystal clusters, I'm gonna end the stream. So I'm gonna be very careful with this. Because there are lines that are crisscrossing. And one foul move and I could ruin the whole piece. So I gotta be careful. Where am I in the game? You're in the investigation scene. Did you get the confession or did he self-destruct? That's the big question. Oh yeah, the crystal cave picture I drew. I need to find that so I can color it. I was really proud of that one, because I never did a crystal cave before in a drawing. It was a huge undertaking, so I very much would like to be able to color that one. I also have to be careful because the this paper is really fragile compared to most of the paper that I've used before in the past for coloring. It's very crucial that if you get the confession that you don't set them off. Remember to back off after you do the 28 stab wounds. I almost forgot when I replayed the other day. I almost got him to self-destruct. I remembered. Well, Thunder helped me to remember. Remember, don't go too far. And I was like, okay, great. I can almost hear this picture. The colors are so bright and vivid. I love it. You see, I know people post their photography and other stuff that isn't like related to DBH or Brian and Amelia in the Deck Art Games tag, but I always feel a little self-conscious to post my artwork there. And that hashtag. I don't know why. Like, yeah, I'm part of the community too. Should I? Oh, jeez. Okay, Dork, just to let you know that I'm not sick still. That was dust. For reals. It's dusty in here. First order of business during the weekend. Dust my office. I like how 2 people came into the stream because they heard me singing Toss a Coin. I can't be singing it that good. I sadly can't do a full cover because I don't know all the lyrics yet. Aww. I kind of pissed him off the last time I played. He's not happy with me at the moment, but he will be. Who is RA9? You did it. Thunder isn't holding the controller, is she? I'm kidding. I'm sure you were able to do it. I was just teasing. Hey, Dirt. Thank you guys for checking in. It means a lot to me. I just want to make sure you guys are paying attention because she's doing it for... Dork, don't make Thunder do it for you. The whole point of the game is it has to be your choice. Tisk tisk. Tisk tisk. The whole point of the game is it has to be your choice. Unless you're dictating answers to Thunder, I don't see how her doing it for you is helping you. Of course she wants to play Detroit again. Doesn't point to you which are a valley of plenty. Damn you, dork! What did you do to me? I'm addicted to this song now. I was already addicted and I haven't even watched the show, and now that I've watched the show, I'm even more addicted. Okay, I'm just making sure. Brand new save. I love the game too much. It's okay, Thunder. I'm the same way. That's why I'm playing it again. I want to re-experience the game. Maybe once I get over my fixation to play it again, I'll be able to focus on Ghost. Because I was like, man, I want to play Detroit again. I've been feeling this way for quite a while, but didn't know how to tell you guys. I mean, Nick knew, because I would tell him, maybe I should play Detroit again. And he's like, do what you want to do. It's your channel. God, it's gonna take forever at this rate. Maybe I should have picked the lava lamps. I knew this coloring was a huge undertaking. Hey, chicken nuggets! How's it going? Hi, welcome. How you doing today? It's good to see you. Pearl, what are you doing? What are you chewing on? What are you chewing on? Oh, okay. Up to you. We don't want to make you feel uncomfortable. I hope you get better. I'm not sick anymore, which is good. I was sick last week and the week before that, but I still wanted to stream because I love interacting with my audience and I can't imagine not doing what I do. You know what I mean? We won't pressure you into anything. This is a safe place for everybody if they want to talk, and if they don't, then they can just sit back and watch. Oh. Well, I hope someone gives you the hugs you deserve. Maybe she was thinking you didn't have to ask. I don't know. That's an unusual situation. I'm just finishing up my last piece for the night. I worked on 2 pieces before this. It might still take me a while. Thunder is gonna be on more stream. Okay. Well, I'm always here to lend an ear if you need it. And I'm sure people on the server will be here for you too. I've been trying to be a bit more active on my server, being that it's my server and I should be more active. Okay. Dork, you better resend those hugs. If you just want to chill and watch art, that's good enough for me. Thank you for choosing me as your streamer for tonight. Means a lot to me. And I really mean that. Yeah. I love Jeff and all, but sometimes the crew that hang out with Worldwide and Supply can be a bit much. And to make sure everybody's comfortable in the server, I'm planning on making a not safe for work channel for people who want to be a little bit risque, so that people in general won't feel too uncomfortable. I need to talk about it with Thunder and Nick about making a not safe for work channel, and to lock it off from people who don't want to see it. We need to make roles. We need to find a way of doing that. Because even I'm not super comfortable with not safe for work content and sometimes. And so I know that people want to be themselves when they go on a server. It's sort of a work in progress, but we'll get there. We're here to hang out if you need to, chicken nuggets. I tend not to be too risque. I mean, I will say a dirty joke here or there, but it's mostly implied. With my age regression. Yeah. I generally want my server to be PG-13 at the most. But I understand that for some of my streaming friends that it's hard to hold back an occasional comment or two. Yeah, that's a good idea. Reaching out to your significant other is always a good plan if you feel upset. I do that a lot with Nick when I feel upset about my parents. It's good to lend an ear. But yeah, the stream is a bit small today, but sometimes I like it when it's small because that way it's less pressure to mess up. Oftentimes when there's a huge group of people in the chat, I feel a little bit scared. You know? I had an anxiety attack before I had in school, so that's good. It's always good. Just so you know, I have anxiety problems and self-esteem issues myself. Oftentimes when I post a drawing or play a game, I often wonder if I'm making the right choice. But sometimes all you need to do is take a deep breath and say, you know what, it doesn't matter if it's good enough for other people. All that matters is that it's good enough for me. And so it's, you know, And we're always here for you if you need it. I want this channel to be a safe place for everybody to have creative freedoms. Whether it be vocally or through creative means. If you like to play games, talk about it. If you like art, we talk about that too, you know. I play games and I do art because I can't imagine not doing one or the other. And so, yeah. Well, I might not know what it's like to be a parent with autism. I am autistic myself, and I have had some struggles here or there. You know, especially with making friends. A lot of people, you know, social cues is not my forte. Neither is being social, really. I sort of got my Twitch channel in the first place to practice talking to people, and it's easier for me to do that as an introvert when there is a wall between me and who I'm talking to. Oftentimes, when I'm talking to someone in person, I can't really look at them in the eye. It's like a nervous tic that I have. It's not that I don't respect them, you know? It's that it's scary to look at someone in the eye sometimes, because you don't know what they're thinking. You don't know if they hate you or if they like you. It's really scary, you know? And when I had to take this class on learning about body language, oftentimes it's scary to know I can read someone in a room, you know? I can look at someone in a room and can tell who actually likes to be around me and who doesn't, based on how they stand. I sort of regret having to take that class because I'm like, great, this person already hates me. You know what I mean? Sometimes being Sherlock Holmes sucks. You know? Sometimes you have to take a deep breath and go, you know, I'm not gonna let my anxiety take control of me. I'm gonna take a deep breath. I'm gonna think happy thoughts. I know it's not easy to do sometimes when I have a panic attack and I can't breathe. I often think of the things or the accomplishments that make me happy. And that helps. You know? Sometimes it's about not thinking about the negatives, but the positives and how and which, and how they can benefit each other, you know? I obviously don't want to preach toxic positivity, you know? I don't want people to feel like they have to be happy all the time here. If you feel sad, just watch some chill art vibes and talk to us. We'll understand it if you feel angry. It's justified. Even if you're angry over someone stealing your cookie, you know, it was probably a really good cookie and you wanted to eat it. You know what I mean? All my life, people have told me that I get upset or angry over the silliest things, but you know what? It's only silly to them. The amount of silliness or anger that you feel if you're upset is often different to someone else. Like for me, I don't like it when people talk down to me. As someone who grew up in the special ed system, I hate when people go, this is what this means. Do you understand? And I go, yes, I do. It sort of sets me off, and I have to remind myself that they don't know. That they are doing this unconsciously so that I know not to be upset. Or sometimes I get an anxiety attack when someone touches my shoulder. I know they're just trying to get my attention, so I have to remind myself. It's okay, they don't know. They don't know this is a trigger. All I need to do is calmly take a deep breath and say, can you please not touch me? That's why if we meet in person, don't take it personally if I'm standing a little ways away. I just don't like it when I'm super close to people. Oh, it's always good to ask before you enter someone's personal bubble, regardless of the pandemic or not. If they don't feel comfortable, you know. It's really important. I always ask before I approach someone. I go, can I walk up to you? Is it okay? Even if some people go, yeah. Like they're weirded out by it. Shouldn't be weird. My counselor Leela, before I left to go to college, she asked me if she could hug me, and I let her. And she was super excited because normally I don't let anybody touch me. I don't even let my parents hug me. So, you know, it's a big thing to be insecure about, you know? So I get ya. The anxiety, autism, I've had to deal with it a lot. Art helps. Art helps make the negative feelings that I'm feeling go away. That's why I do it. That and shooting people in video games, but, you know, I'm trying to be wholesome here. So, hopefully I have given you comfort in some capacity. I'm not sure how to comfort people because a lot of people didn't really comfort me that much when I was young. Sorry. I just get so emotional sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. It's the only person I really let hug me is my good friend, my teacher. Yeah, pretty much the same list. If we're on first name basis and I like you enough, I'll let you hug me. But if you don't even know my name or we don't know each other personally, I wouldn't probably want one. Even when I met some of my celebrity heroes at conventions, they sometimes tell you goodbye through a hug. I always gave them a bro hug. I'm like, here you go, like a half hug. Even the people I admire, I don't let hug me. I'm like, okay, stop. You know. Well, that's pretty good. I can think of the amount of teachers on one hand that let me use their first name. But yeah, it can be tough. But there are many people on the server who have disabilities as well. In fact, I think most of the people in my server are also on the spectrum. And for someone who's on the spectrum too, it's good to know that I'm not alone sometimes, you know? Always good to know that. I don't like to talk about my disability that much because I don't want it to define me as a creator. I want people to know me as that artist who's kind of okay at video games, or the artist that can somehow turn a 2D image into 3D through coloring, you know? Something like that, you know? Something more fun, you know? I watched The Good Doctor, right? And that kid in that show is autistic, and he says, I don't want to just be known as a good autistic doctor, I just want to be a good doctor. And man, that line hit me hard. Because, like, I just want to be known as a good student. I just want to be known as a good VFX artist, not a good autistic VFX artist. You know? I mean, if me being in the spectrum and you're in the spectrum is an inspiration to you, I won't take that away from you. You know? Hopefully I'm explaining this right. If I'm offending you in any way, let me know. I don't mean to. It's usually not my intention to offend people. I'm just naturally sassy and sarcastic, even in text. And it sort of pisses people off sometimes. It's a gift. I even made Nick pissed off, and he's usually the more level-headed person in our group. You know? Okay, that's good. Thank you, Dork. Are you still here, chicken nuggets? I know it's getting kind of late. For me, it's like midnight. So I understand that people will need to turn in, you know? Just know we're always here for you, chicken nuggets. It's cool that your teacher lets you call her by her name. That shows a great deal of trust. Oh, okay. No problem. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I can either use a dark blue or purple. I think I kind of want to use the purple again. I'm gonna run out of purple ink at the end of this stream for sure, I think. But it's just to make the crystal stand out on the page. Yeah, it's just something to think about. Oftentimes, if I feel stressed out with the people around me, I buy a train ticket and I go on a long journey. I don't always know what the destination is, but sometimes I just, go on a train for like 6 to 8 hours and I just look out the window and I just think, I turn my brain off and I think, or I sketch something. I realize travel is sort of difficult right now, so what I usually do when I get that way, when I get the urge to leave, to go somewhere else, I go to the park, I put in some earbuds, and I sing. And I don't care if other people think I'm weird for singing in public. Singing makes me feel good. And just knowing that my voice has reached someone, even if they weren't exactly willing participants, means a lot too. Used my girlfriend, so whenever I need her, I can message her. Yeah. It's good to have a good support system That's one of the steps in healing, in self-therapy. Step 1 for self-therapy is obviously get a buddy system, a support group. Step 2 is obviously some time outside or some time alone to decompress. And I suggest this to people even when they're extroverts, even when they like being around people. Sometimes being around people makes you feel lonely too. Sometimes I feel lonely in a crowd of people. I don't feel like... I feel disconnected, you know? So sometimes it's good for me to get my alone time. Oftentimes I'm very cranky and sporadic when I don't get my time alone. That's kind of what this stream does, you know? Well, yeah. That's one of the reasons why I stopped going to the doctor as much. When I was a little kid, I had to go to the doctor all the time for like MRI scans, and I had to go see neuro doctors. Neuro just means brain, just like a neurologist or whatever. And those doctors didn't really listen to me that much. Granted, I was like a kid around that time, but honestly, they asked my parents what was going on with my body when they should have just asked me. It doesn't matter if, well, I understand if they're like 2 or 3 and they're just, you know, developing, but if they're like 10 or 11, they're coherent enough to understand what's going on in their body. You know? That's why if I ever have kids, I'll make sure to listen to them. Even if I feel like I know best, at least listening to their perspective, you know? I wish people gave me the same treatment when I was young. Oftentimes people just shrugged my opinions off and said, that's crazy talk, you know? I had to go to the hospital recently for an infection. I can't say where, but thankfully I'm better now. And hopefully I won't get another one anytime soon. And hopefully unless it's for a job, I don't smoke or do any drugs anyway, because I was forced to take prescription drugs as a kid, so I don't like the idea of drugs, but if people need them to heal themselves, no judgment from me. But I personally am not a huge drug person, so unless I have to, like, you know, get a job, I hope I don't have to, like, you know, pee in a cup anytime soon again. Yeah, about that, you guys might have noticed for the past 4 weeks or 3 weeks, I seem to be off. Like, maybe for people who watch my videos more often, they'll notice that I wasn't as energetic or, you know, as I am. I wasn't as expressive. I had gotten really sick. Like, really, really sick. And I didn't feel like taking another break because the last time I took a break, my channel got hit pretty hard. And, I decided to work through it because oftentimes in the past, for the past 13 years as a, online artist, right? I never took a break, not really. Even when I was sick. I would always try to draw something, anything. So, I think I might have gotten it. I don't want to talk about it, but I think I might have gotten it, and I fought it off. You can't kill me that easily. but my mom got tested because whatever I had, I gave it to her, and she tested positive. So I'm kind of scared. What's going on? I heard a gurgling sound. Doggies, are you sick? I hope Ginger doesn't throw up in my office. I might have to stop after this. I'm glad that your girlfriend finally contacted you. I'm glad you feel better. And I truly mean that. I hope everybody has the support system they need. It's very important. I didn't get a support system until I was in college, really. I had a support system in high school, kind of, but they were kind of fake. They weren't real friends. They ditched me after I got a boyfriend. Always be sure to know who's a real friend and who isn't. Yeah. Have a good night, chicken nuggets. Thank you for stopping by my neck of the woods. And I hope to see you in the next stream. I'm probably gonna play some more Detroit or maybe some Fall Guys Season 4 tomorrow. Because Fall Guys Season 4 came out and I want to play it. And I'll say my outro to you so that you hear it tonight. I hope you create and inspire. Anyway, I'm just gonna pop the crystal up from the page. Right now it's a little flat. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the metallic pencil. This will just make it, shiny. And I know I say chill vibes, guys, but don't be afraid to talk to me. I'm not scary. I mean, I'm told I look scary, but I don't know. Depends on who you ask. Nick says I'm scary, but I don't know what he's talking about. Thank you for all the new follows and support on social media. If you wish to see the stream after the stream, my streams are archived. I also have clips of my gaming and art videos from the past. And I also have a YouTube channel that I export immediately after the stream. So if you want to check it out, it's all abridged and then edited at the moment. As soon as I get a real PC, I might be able to edit down the streams either by drawing or by segments. Because it might be like some people might want to see this coloring again, but not the other part. Just do like a little speed up drawings in the future, maybe. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe I should do a poll. Do you guys like the fact that I export my whole streams, or would you prefer that they be shorter? I don't know. I personally like the fact that I can go back and watch my streams afterwards so that I can see where I went wrong. Sometimes I use it as a log. Like I go, oh, maybe I should have picked this color instead of that color. And so I know for next time. Or I could submit both versions. I could submit the abridged version and the full version. That way I don't have to decide. I need to find that cat and a rubber duck one. The digital version, because the physical version got, it bled through onto that drawing. And so it pretty much got ruined. But I wanted to color that one so bad. I might have to do a digital stream for that. Alright, let's see. Maybe do dark blue. I have to be careful of the cheese grating. This paper is very fragile. Okay. So, hopefully we had the right amount of wholesomeness and the right amount of, you know, real talk for anybody who needs to hear it. I know everybody's going through some difficult times right now. I am too. I just would prefer to see things in a more positive light sometimes, you know. Because I already struggle so much as it is with my own mental state. That I'd rather make other people feel better if I can't make myself feel better, you know? But these art streams help. Being able to hang out with you guys and make art for you guys and play games with you guys helps me a lot. It's the self-therapy that I need. I love creating. And hopefully that shines through in my art and in everything that I do on this channel. Despite budget restraints. Oh, still not used to being more up, if you know what I mean. Ooh, I might need to loosen it a bit. Alright, I think I'll do a little bit of a background. How does green sound? Green's a good color. All the colors are good colors. You know? And as my art hero Bob Ross always says, beautiful color is everywhere. You only have to look hard enough to see it. You can see art in everything you do, if you try hard enough. Lol. My pain is lol to you? I have a hard time breathing right now. Oof. You guys are so mean. Ooh. I'm kidding. You guys are great. I'm just teasing. Oh, there we go. I was like, oh, why isn't the color showing up? There we go. It's a little dark, actually. When I did this crystal, I did it in half hopes that the glow in the dark paint will would work, you know? I wanted this crystal to glow in the dark. Maybe we can go back to this one and actually add the glow in the dark paint once I figure out how to charge the paint. I didn't know you had to charge it. I thought you would just open the paint and then it would glow in the dark. I know, I'm dumb sometimes. I'm like, I don't know why I thought that. But now I know. And I will say this every time I have a dumb moment. Sometimes I'm a dum-dum. Sometimes I have what's known as brain freeze moments or autistic moments where my brain shuts off and I stare off into space for a few seconds. Yeah. I watched Bob Ross a lot when I was a teenager. He would come on at 6 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes my dad would leave it on PBS. My dad is weird. He likes to watch, he likes to watch Caillou. He's like almost 50 years old and he likes to watch preschool shows. I kind of like that, you know? It's probably where I get my love for watching cartoons at the age of 25. Animation is just so amazing, you know? What people can do with it, you know? Gaming is animation. And gaming is incredible, you know? What people can do with pixels is incredible. Yeah. It's like when my parents were kids, they had Centipede and Pong. Kids these days are so spoiled. They get like movie level graphics now. I remember when I had fun just playing Minesweeper, waiting for Minesweeper on AOL for like 20 minutes. Is that the dead computer sound? Did I get it right? I don't think I got it right. No, wait, that's Darth Vader. Yes, the 90s computer sounded like Darth Vader. You ever notice when he breathes, it sometimes sounds like he's saying cookie? Or is it just me? Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you ask, who you ask, I made the crystal so big that I can't do a full frame like I usually do. So no dynamic frame for this one. I usually like to draw it out of frame. So here's our little, oh yeah, cookie. This is from last week. Now I want cookies. I had too many cookies during this pandemic. So here's our preview for tonight. I think I'm gonna end it here. The crystals look pretty good and I'm afraid I'm gonna burst the paper if I try to add too many layers. I could always add more detail in PixArt, you know, clean it up a bit more if I need to. That means it's gonna be a hybrid again. Lately when I do my edits, it's more of a hybrid of hand-drawn and 3D. So I actually do hand draw my edits now. I used to take bits and pieces from photos, but then I got accused of stuff and I didn't like it. I don't care what you say. People who do photo edits or Photoshop get paid to do it for a reason. It's art. You know what I mean? Photo manipulation is not as easy as it looks. I often work on an edit for a whole day before. Mostly because the program kept crashing, but that's besides the point. Respect your artist, guys, no matter what. Always pay the artist. Always. Hashtag pay the artist. If you commission them, treat them with respect. You know what I mean? Sometimes I wonder if I should hire another artist to do the emotes for me, or if I should try to do my own emotes. Because I know I'm talented enough to do it, but I don't know. You know? Sometimes I'm like, man, maybe I should get someone else to do the badges and stuff like that. It's a long way to think because I'm not even affiliated yet. So, here's a conch. Here's the conch fall guy. This is the first coloring of the night. I actually am really proud of how this guy came out. We sort of got a little bit awkward shading in the shadows for a second there, but I was able to bring it back in time. It always sucks when I mess up my own colorings. And then that's not one of the colored stuff. That was a prompt I did for another server. Sometimes I just jump around, you know. I open up random pages and go, I'm gonna color that one. So sorry about the jumping around. I might do the orange next week. We'll see. Or the Connor portrait. I kind of drew two stuff for Brian's birthday. I drew one Connor portrait and one portrait of Brian himself. So, obviously I wanted to do a reference to St. Patty's Day because his birthday was on St. Patty's Day. Like that one. And I loved editing that one. Kiss Me on Deviant. I had so much fun with that one. I need to make that a t-shirt so that next year on St. Patty's Day I can buy it myself and I can wear it on stream. Be like, yes, I designed this. I'm an artist. Okay, so here's the Connor gin. I was actually pretty proud of how this came out as well. Whenever I do these whenever I do these traditional icons, the trickiest part is making it pop out of the page, and I feel like I really accomplished that with this one. In the original icon, you know, it's Sackboy, so this face would be textured in, it'd be textured to look like yarn, which is a little bit outside of my capabilities. I need to do some texture, studies. But maybe in the future I'll be able to do, the texture. This is just the Brian portrait. Honestly, I don't think I'd change it. I kind of like the faded background. There's Brundon and Connor. That was funny. Crosshatch with brown, yeah. And then, so yeah, that's the grand reveal. Here are the grand reveals for the colorings for tonight. There's the crystal cluster. Made with Cyberlife Blue. You got the conch fall guy. Ooh, camera. Conch fall guy. And then you have Connor Jin. Or Jin Connor. Whatever. This is my character from the Sackboy game. And, I think it turned out pretty good. And, as always, guys, I'll be back tomorrow for some Fall Guys Season 4 for some video games. If that's up your alley, let me know. My name is Kyra Lee Mackenzie, aka FireCrystal192 Art. I do art and games. And I hope you have a good night. And I hope to see you for next Tuesday for Art Night for more chill art vibes. For more fun with art, games, and creativity. I will be posting this on YouTube shortly afterwards. So if you want to watch it, in its entirety will be available to you. And I will also be clipping the stream, so I always clip the streams now. I didn't used to do that. So anyway, I hope you create and inspire, and I hope that whatever you're passionate about never retires. Until then, I am tired and I'm still sort of recovering from being sick, so I'm better now, but I wasn't last week. So these colorings will be posted in the next 2 days on Instagram and Twitter. I like to post drawings in between my streams to keep people from having to wait for something. Plus, I'm an artist, you know, sort of in the job description. But anyway, I will say that I might be looking for a job soon. So I might go down from 3 days to back to 2 days. 1 day of art and 1 day of gaming instead of 2 days of gaming. But we'll see. Money's a bit tight for me right now, so I'll see what I can do. I obviously want to keep streaming for you guys, so I'll have to work my work schedule around my streaming schedule. But I know I can do it. I have streamed on a full schedule and school at the same time in the past, so I know I can do it again. And I hope the talks we had about anxiety and the spectrum helped you. As someone who is in the spectrum myself, and someone who has anxiety issues sometimes, I understand it can be a lot to handle. But usually with some good breath techniques and some people by my side that is supportive of both my art and gaming videos and my mod team on my side, I'm usually pretty good when I have self-doubt. And just so you know, I'm always around if you need me. That is all. Don't want to drag on this outro any more than it needs to. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay safe. And wear a mask. I can't stress that enough until everybody says it's all clear. I'm gonna go and lay down because it's 1 a.m. We're gonna watch The Witcher, right, Dork? We're on episode 3. I've been watching The Witcher lately. I'm catching up on shows that I missed because I was too busy streaming. You know, I'm slowly finding a way to have balance between the streams and getting my life back, and that's good. I used to feel like I always had to be around, you know? I feel like I'm getting to that point where I don't have to be online every second of the day, and that's good. So how's this looking? Should I color it a bit more, or? I feel like it's missing something. It's up to me. Alright, I sort of already did my outro already, so it feels sort of awkward to just continue after that. So, I will continue off camera if I feel like there's more details that need to be added. Until then, I hope you create and inspire again. And, I gotta go. Pearl says goodbye too. Right, Pearl? You wanna say goodbye? You wanna say goodbye to the audience? You say goodbye. Goodbye. She looks tired too. Are you tired? Are you a tired puppy? Are you whapping me in the face again? Alright. See you around. Wait. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna see if there's any place we can raid. Can I do it from my phone? I forgot. Let's see. Who's on? I kind of want it to be Art, but I don't see Mitch. Is Mitch on? Mitch is not on. So, okay. See you around. I'm gonna send you guys to a friend of mine named WV Brush. He can be a bit raunchy from time to time, but he's a really good friend of mine and he's a really good streamer. So I'll hope to see you guys next time. Bye.